You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm excited because I am going to make a large gummy shark and a couple other what I call crustaceous-like creatures. They list them on the one panel of the box, so I'll show you that in just a second. Now, a couple things. The entire thing is written in Japanese, so I will not be able to read it to you, but I can do some translating. Here, let me show you what I would do. Let's translate this right here. So I'm going to take my phone, and I'm using what's called Google Translator. So I'll do that, and then I'll take a picture of it. And then it kind of blocks where it wants to show you the letters are, or the words, and that says about 60 minutes in refrigerator. See how easy that is? So I can go through the whole box like this now and translate what I need to translate. So I've done some of it already, and I have a good idea. Now, there are two different kits in this series from Takara Tomy Arts. I actually ordered the squid and got the shark, so that's why I am doing this one today. But I will show you the side panel. This is basically giving you information about the different creatures that you are making and, of course, eating. And there they kind of show you, step one, you are pouring it in. Step two, it emerges as a giant gummy. And it actually looks pretty good. It says it's, in size, it's 21 centimeters. Now, it's calling this a Megachasma Pelagios. All right, don't hold me to that one. And then Bathynomus Giganteus and Nautilus Pompilius. Whatever those are, I have no idea, but we will check out the back of the box. Oh, let's see if there's anything down here. Yes, he looks pretty excited. He's got his gummy in his hands here, and he's about to eat it. Now, they do have something interesting on both of these. So here is the squid one. They show it kind of standing up here, and then they show it laying on a nice plate as a presentation where you can enjoy your shark. And then, yeah, here's all the component pieces. There's this insert piece that goes inside what I think is for just kind of taking up space, so you're not using up as much gummy mix. He's looking like he's having fun making his green shark there. And then, of course, some other information. So that's about it. When I come back then, what I'll need to do is get this out of the box and take out all the pieces. All right, here we go. Everything needs to come out of the box now, I'm guessing. Well, I always have to wash everything, so here we go. Okay, instruction pack. Here is one of the mold sides. Look at that, pretty nice size, huh? So that's, like they said, 127 centimeters. Is that what it said on the top? All right, some more information here. And then another piece of that mold. This looks like, maybe it's an inner piece to this. I wonder why. I wonder if it's so you don't have to use as much gummy mix. It has a hollow section. Here's another shape. I'll have to get these all out. This looks like a side piece with interesting designs and shapes on it. Hard to really see, but let me get the rest out here. Okay, that looks like the bottom piece. Here's the other shape. Okay, so there's a lot here, but you don't get the mixes for this. All right, there's something on this side. Let me see. There's a cardboard insert here. Something else in there? Yes. Okay, so this is my little pouring device. All right. That's it. So it's a process now that I need to go through. So first step is get everything out of the plastic. All right, so this looks like a two-piece pourer. Nice little pouring spout on there. All right, this inner shark piece. I think I'm going to switch to my scissors. All right, okay. It's white. I'm not sure what that is for. Switching to scissors. Let's get the rest of this out now, and then I'll come back. Okay, so here is another shape. So it looks like you just pour it in, put this on, and it fills it up. Very interesting kit. I saw this, I was reading, I ended up on some blog post somewhere and they'd showed it. So I did some searching, couldn't find it anywhere. It took me a while to find. And then I forgot it was Amazon, or I think it was Amazon. It took 2 weeks to get it all the way from Japan, I believe. I would have to check that. All right, there's the first big shark. And then here's some more information. So I will need to, so here's a temperature that you need your gummy mix at to pour it in. All right. So with a project like this, not being able to read anything, I really have to spend probably a good half hour, 45 minutes trying to figure all of this out. So there's my shape. Okay, and that's going to slide in. It actually does look like this had the little pieces on it. So yeah, you're not using a lot of gummy mix because that is going to form around the gummy, I'm guessing. Very interesting. We'll have to see how that all works. And the side pieces. And look, there's all these interesting shapes, almost like a hieroglyphics. I was going to say hydro, but there's a little rocket, little fish, almost like a face there. Can you see all that? It's hard to see. Okay. Hieroglyphics. This is just a repeat now. Looks to be the same. Yes, they're exactly the same. And now the bigger one. So this is the base that everything is going to sit on. This has writing on it. It's really small and hard to read, but I'm guessing that this will go with this and this. I'll have to figure that out. All right, last piece of the puzzle is the instructions and my tool. Okay, so here's my little gummy tool. Looks like I get some kind of informational sheet. This might help. At least I can translate all of this. Very interesting. Oh, here's the one that I'm making. So it does look like it has a little shell. One of them, maybe. I'm not sure. That must be the other kit then. So I'll just let you soak on that a little bit. Another little extra piece of paper. Maybe to order, I have to do this QR code to see where it takes me. Now let's get this little tool out. So when I come back then, here, first step. Scrub everything down. So you see a sponge. And then here's what I need to follow. I'll give this a quick translation here. Wow. I think it's going to be a little challenging to figure this one out, but I will do it. We will forge ahead. All right, that's everything. You've seen it. Now it's up to me to do some washing, and then I will come back after learning what to do and make my gummies. All right, I am back now. Everything has been thoroughly cleaned. That was actually the first step. You take it all apart, clean everything. Well, the side pieces don't actually touch any of the gummies, so I didn't clean those. This was washed. This inner core actually comes apart. Now my guess, this is my initial guess, why they have this inner core is that it allows you to use less gummy material. That's at least what I'm guessing. So I wonder if it's an option to actually have this in or not, but I didn't see anything in there. They show you using it. And then, after it was all washed and clean, they give you specific instructions on using a cooking oil, like a vegetable oil, and all the surfaces that are shaded need to be covered. Now, I've done some of this already, just so that I didn't have to do it all on camera, but I'll just show you what I did. I just dipped it in a little oil, and then I patted it on and did that main area, and then all the other little areas, especially in the eyeball and where there's little crevices. And this, I took this out because this doesn't necessarily need to be covered in oil. It's actually part of the inside. Okay, and then I did that. And then each of these little ones, now these have like a letter. This has the letter D, and that's what matches up the two pieces and it clicks right in. This also has the little air holes in it. So the same thing, I just went through all the surfaces to get these ready. But I'm doing it again just because I want to make sure I got everything really good. There's these little crevices here. Okay, and they talk a lot about the temperature of the material, the gummy material. You want to make sure that it is not too hot because they say it'll melt these plastic shapes, and not too cold, course, it'll clog everything up. This one has got a lot of little areas, so make sure I get that really good. Okay, I'm going to come back now and put it together. All right, the next step after all the oiling is done, you put in your insert, which I have done, and you push that in. Kind of locks in, but it seems to pop out just a little. Then get this on top of this. Okay, and then the first step is using one of your side pieces, and I want you to kind of fold this in. Make sure you get the plastic in, and then do that. Okay, and that kind of locks that there. And then this one needs to go over this. Make sure it goes in here. Well, they say there's going to be a click. Let's see. There. Lots of clicking going on. So that's set, and then again, this goes like this, and it angles in a little. And then this has got to go over this, so you probably got to get the pressure in just right. Almost. One more little snug sitting there. Okay. There we go. Okay. That all locks in real nice. All right, so I've decided now, after translating these next steps, here are the mixes. You can just use regular gelatin mix. This one, I believe, yeah, this one translated to milk, and this one translated to your favorite cola. So that's what I'm going to do, my favorite cola. So I'm going to use this recipe and then follow these steps now after I cook it the same way, pour it in, and then make my gummy. So let's come back with these ingredients. Okay, here we go. Now I am following the bottom recipe, so I printed it out. It says, here, I'll show it to you. Put the cola, half of the material in the pot, heat it to about 80 degrees by the fire. Put powdered gelatin, sugar, and mix well dissolved, and then put the remaining cola and mix well. Please beware that there is a risk of flooding. I'm guessing a risk of boiling, so you have to be careful. And then that's about it. So let's get this on here. I've got my sugar and gelatin ready. Let me get my liquids. All right, so I needed 50 grams of sugar, 50 grams of the gelatin, and 270 cc's of cola. Look what I chose. This Mountain Dew Xbox One X Tropical Smash. I thought that would make for a nice gummy. All right, so here we go. See, it doesn't seem like a lot to me, but okay. All right, so half of that goes in. Let me just double check. A little bit more. I'll bring this up to 80. So I will monitor this. I have my little temperature gauge set. As you can see right now, we are just starting out. So it's 17 degrees Celsius. So I will keep checking back as it heats up and then continue the process. Okay, quick check. It's heating up really nice. I'm at 65, so I will check back one more time and then add the other ingredients. Yep, you can tell it's starting to steam now, so we're real close. Okay, so I've turned it down slightly, but last check, it's right on, 83, but let's get the sugar in. My gelatin, that's a lot of gelatin. Okay, so I'm just going to get this mixed. So just go till it's dissolved, it said. So I'm just going to keep going. Let it heat up again. It might have dropped down because now I've added all in there. So back to 68. So let's get this heated up again. I did turn it down because I didn't want a full boil. And then I will check back once this heats up again. That's the thing about using these hot plates. It's really hard for me to judge what's going on with the temperature. I got a lot of guesswork going on here. But it's dissolving. All right, so I'll keep checking back. Okay, that's all dissolved and ready. Now the rest of the liquid, then it just says mix well and then transfer it to your other pourer. And that actually takes, they want you to bring it now down to 45 degrees before you put it in the mold. All right, I think we're good. So let me reset up here and pour that in and then let it sit till it gets to 45 degrees. That'll probably take some of the air bubbles out too. There, that looks nice. Ah, it looks like a lot more than I was expecting. It's definitely puffed up a little bit with all the air in it. Okay, next step. All right, here we go. Let's get this in here. Now, of course, they say be careful, risk of burning, so. Ooh, there's a little extra. All right, that's good to know. I will keep that off to the side. Now let's just take a quick temperature here. Okay, so it's actually it's bouncing around, so it's around 49 to 45. So it's really close. Let's see. Let's come back now. I'll get ready and pour this in. It's almost ready. All right, here we go. And then it does say to jiggle it, and you might have to move it around a little. Oh, I see it leaking out already. I wonder if that's just the way they wanted it. That's why they had you oil the whole thing up. Okay, let me put a little more in. Very interesting. It sure doesn't. Here, let me just pour it right out of this. I think it'll be quicker. I got that backup one. Okay. Well, I see a couple air bubbles, so that's working. It's leveling out. All right, let me get a little more in there. All right, let me get my other two shapes in here now. I was going to, I might have to, well, I'm not going to, no, yeah, look at that. It's all just floating around in there. That's pretty cool, actually. Let me get these in here. I was going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put a little food coloring in one of these. I'm going to put this in, pour it, and then get a little color change here. Okay, I'm going to put a drop of green in this one. Let's see if it moves around a little. Okay, I'm not going to mix it. I'm just going to leave it like that because when I put this on, it's going to spread out, right? There we go. Okay, it's coming out of the air holes. Let's get this one now. Oh, let me move it to this one. I think I like the way this one pours a little better. Okay, and then I'm going to drop red into this one just so I get some weird looking gummies. Okay, that one's set. And I think my shark is setting. Oh, cool. Did you see that? Look at that. That looks pretty cool. All right, let's see. Shark needs a little bit more. These are going to go in the fridge. Need to top him off. Looks like there's just enough. Okay. All right. There he is. He looks nice and ready to be eaten. All right, so off to the fridge. There's still some air coming out. I might top it off, but overall, here, I'll show you all these one more time. I just wanted a different look on those other two to kind of change the coloring, and I think that's what I got. All right, I'll be back then. after they sit in the fridge. All right, I am back. They are actually here, but I wanted to show you this first so you can see what I saw. The shape itself has a lot around it, so I was thinking when I was pouring, ooh, it's leaking out, but I think basically the way they're telling you is to clean this and cut around this area here, that the gummy was supposed to fill around the outer part, because it really wasn't meant to lock together the way this was designed. Are you ready now? I've been waiting to do this for an hour, and I thought, hey, these look pretty cool. And I really like the two with the colors inside of them. Now, I may not eat those, but it's still pretty neat to see. I wanted that look to it, and I think I got what I wanted. Now, let's check out the big one. I'll do the small ones first. As you can see, it is set. Even on the top, the gummy is set. So that's what it looks like from the back. Now, it's going to have these protruding out the back, so still not sure. I think next time I would just make it without that inner core part. All right, here we go. Let's take this one out first. Let's see if we get a good peel here. Here we go. Oh, nice. Look at that. That oil worked great, huh? So we'll trim around. Let's see if it pops right out. Come on, buddy. There we go. There's my first shape. Here again, so now the way this is made, it's going to be hollow in the back. Okay, let's get him on my nice tray so we can display them. That one is done. All right, next one. Okay, now this one came out a little bit different. Oh, it's almost like a layer of skin. Look at that. Yeah, that oil makes a world of difference. Popped right out. Do you like this one? That's kind of what I was going for. I wanted something a little bit different than just the flavor or color of the Mountain Dew. Do the dew, look out. How you can see right through it. Here, let me set it down and hold it up again where you can see through it. Look at that. Okay, now the big one. Here we go. I was looking forward to this. Let me get this up a little higher, as high as it'll go. Oh, it peeled right apart. Slow but sure. There's a little suction there. Okay, look at that. Now I gotta trim that with their tool. Not very sharp, I'll tell you that. It smells great. You know what I'm gonna do? I can taste this right now. I'll just taste this one piece. Oh, it's got a little chew to it. I thought that was a lot of gelatin to go in there. All right, I got a little cutting board here to kind of keep all my scraps. I'd almost rather use one of my own sharper tools. It's tasty. You want me to hold it up? I'll just keep trimming away. Just keep trimming. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice peel. Let's see if I got it in one. There we go. That's still a nice piece of gummy. Look at that. It's almost like scales or fish skin. It's definitely much thicker near the bottom where it's settled more. That's a nice piece of gummy too. It's like a sheet of glass. Here. Can you hear it crunching? It's got a crunch to it. I do like the flavor of it. I was holding on to that Mountain Dew for a chip video or something like that. But then when I was thinking about doing this kit, I thought, oh, that'd be a nice flavor of a gummy. Okay. Let's peel them out and get them on my tray. Come on, buddy, break your seal. He's holding on for... Ooh, the tail section is out. Let's try it this way. There we go. Cool. I guess now, with the core section in there, you've got something to hold on to. How's that? Now it could be like... Mmm, tasty. Let me get a good picture of that. So what I'm going to do now is zoom in for you so you can see it. And in the process, I'll be taking a picture so I have it for a thumbnail. Scraps out of here. Still edible and tasty. I'll put this guy right here. This guy down there. Okay, there we go. Picture time. I think I'm going to take them off the tray too so I can get a nice shot. Overall, I would say the kit, you know, it's reusable. So now I can whip up another gummy if I want to do that. Or, yeah, a different flavor. If I want to change the flavor, I can do the milk one. That might be an interesting one to do. So it probably makes it darker so you won't see that inner piece in there. See that? So when you touch it though, I feel the oil gets on my hand, so you still feel that. I wonder if I could set it up and shine a light through it. Let me do that. Let me shine some lights through these. They look pretty cool. All right, there you go. It's been a while since I've been able to use my light box, but I thought it would be pretty neat for you to check it out that way. And you can see right through them. They are hollow on the back. See that? I'm guessing they're doing that just to save on gummy so that you don't have to pour as much in. I still think they're pretty neat though. Alright, so those creatures came out really nice. Let's see if I can just show you some of my shark, and now you can see the inner part. Ooh, camera, there you go. Here, let me back up just a little. And now you can kind of almost see there's a few air bubbles in the, oh, I got gummy stuck to my finger. Inside here, I don't know if you can see it. Boy, he came out pretty cool. I do want to take that inner piece out. What if I just, well, I'll tell you what, let me dissect him. Let's dissect him while we're here. Got a good picture of him. Now it's time to break out the sharper tools. Let's do it from the back. And we'll see if we can poke this thing out. Gonna have to go around this bottom jaw. And then in here to this jaw. Let's peel him now. Cut a little bit more down here. we can pop that out. That's out. Oh, cool. Look at that. There. Now he's hollow. That was pretty cool. That was fun, the dissection. All right, well, I guess I need to try. Maybe I'll just wrap it up here. What do you bite on him? Do you bite his tail fin or his head? Now let's see if he eats one of these. Tasty. This guy looks like he needs to be eaten. Yeah, be chasing him. Tasty gummy. All right, here we go. Let's bite. Let's bite this. It's got a little crunch to it. All right, what do you think? A fun kit, an interesting kit. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it for you. Ooh, let's put him in the belly. Pretend like he just ate him. Then I'll end it. So looking at description, I'll have a playlist there. There, look. He's now full. And if you can share this on social media, I truly appreciate it. Give the video a like and a share. Leave me a comment. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later. Time to dissect my shark and see what he's eating. I will make an incision here near his belly. Ooh, what's in there? Here we go. Oh, check that out. Oh, yeah. Beautiful looking little crustacean in there. Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah, check that out. Come here, buddy. Oh, wow. Now we know what he's been eating. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.